Done.
Side note, I am very aggressive in this video, so I apologise. Sorry. Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. So today I'm going to be filming my pet peeves. So, last night when I was bored, I decided to write down all my pet peeves. I didn't think as a person that I had pet peeves. I have 18 pet peeves. By the way, I'm not throwing shade at anyone. These are just, they're not aimed at specific people. These are just things that bother me in general. And some of these things I even do myself, so it annoys me that I do it myself as well. Also, before you ask, this top is from Miss GLAM, but you can get it in New Look. New Look have came out with the same things that Miss GLAM sell, and Miss GLAM's in Belfast, New Look is in, I think New Look's everywhere in Ireland that I know of, so yeah. Okay, so first pet peeve is odd freaking numbers. Now, you're all like, there's no numbers everywhere, what are you on about? You may or may not have this, but when I am watching a TV show or I'm listening to music on the radio or something, I have to have the number on an even number. My mum always, when we're listening to music on the way down from school, basically she just turns it to like 19 if I want to have it on 20, and I have to sit and press the button, or if someone puts it on the TV, like if I'm sitting watching TV and like my mum turns it to like 21 or something, I have to grab the remote and be like, no, like girl no. Pet peeve number 2 is about myself. It is being late. I hate being late to things. It just frustrates me. I have to be on time or earlier. I mean, sometimes I'm like a few minutes late, but I physically couldn't be like an hour late to something. Like, me and my family always have a thing where we're over on Clara's house for a day, which we're actually having very soon. We go over for Clara's birthday. Hi Clara, I know you're watching. But basically, my mum and dad can like sit and be getting ready, and my dad's in the shower when I'm sitting ready to go at the exact time, and like, you know what, I'm walking. Pet peeve number 3 is people who do not say excuse me when something happens. Like, this happens so like often in my school. Like, people are so rude and they just bump into you and shove you and don't say excuse me or oh sorry. Like, why? Like, what is your problem? Like, you literally fall and shove someone and don't go, oh sorry. Like, you obviously realise you feel their body hitting against yours. But, you know, people are just rude and can't say the words excuse me if they bump and nudge into you. So yeah. My 4th pet peeve is probably my most annoying pet peeve I find about people. Flipping spitters. I hate is my number 1 pet peeve. I think it's vile that when people spit, like, I find it absolutely disgusting. Like, if you're walking past someone and you can hear them just doing that whole thing, and like, you even just see spit in the ground, it disgusts me. I think it is absolutely disgusting. I don't understand why anybody would be so vile to do that. Like, my dad does it, and obviously my dad's a joiner, as you may or may not know, and obviously he works with a lot of dust and everything, and like when he's sawing and stuff, so there's a lot of dust in his lungs, as he says, when he does it. But he only does it when we're like driving and he like rolls down the window. As soon as he rolls down that window, I know what's going on. So I turn around, close my eyes, I put my fingers in my ears, I'm like, no! Like, girl, no! Number 5, not saying bless you when you sneeze. So, basically, when I hear this is about me, by the way, this is a personal thing that I have towards myself. Like, when anyone sneezes, I always say bless you. Like, even if they're not expecting it, even if they're across the room, if someone goes, achoo, I go bless you. Number 5 is once again one of the things that really annoy me, and Granny Bernie, this is aimed at you. You're never going to see this, you don't even have Wi-Fi in your house, but this is aimed at you, Granny Bernie. People who say that I don't eat. As you may or may know, I am a very slim girl, but I eat like a horse. Like, I am always hungry, I'm always eating, okay? But people who like tell me that I need to eat more and that I have no meat in my bones and that I need to like eat, it just annoys me so much, and it just gets to me to the point where I just fill with anger. My Granny Bernie's really the only person who does this now. But like, if she's talking to someone and I'm there, she's like, oh yeah, she never eats and stuff like this, and I'm like, I do eat. Like, I love to eat. Number 7, slow walkers. So, by this I mean, if you're in a crowd of people, if there's people in front of you, I cannot be walking behind people who are slow. I need people to be zooming walking. Like, I don't mind if I'm walking beside someone and they're walking slow, I'll walk slow with them, but if I'm behind people and they're walking slow, that's just not on. I have to be walking fast or move around them. Like, I just can't stand it. I don't know why, but I have to be walking fast. Number 8. When people call me Nicole. What? Basically, I get a lot of comments of people telling me like, "Oh, Nicole, I love your videos. I'm your biggest fan." Girl, no harm. If you're my biggest fan, you would say my name correctly. Like, my channel name is Nicola's Life. All my social medias are Nicola at the start of them. At the start of the video, in yellow and white writing, it says Nicola's Life. Number 9. People who do not hold doors open for other people. Like, I get it. If the person's like way ahead of you, you're hardly going to sit and wait for half an hour for them to walk over. But if I'm directly behind you, just keep the door open for 2 seconds of your life. Like, unless you're in a complete rush and someone is dying, go save them, girl. But if I am right directly behind you, keep it open for 2 seconds. Obviously, if this is me and my friend group and we are joking about and we just like shut the door on each other, that's obviously a joke. I don't care. But if I don't know you and like it's just people in my school or something and they just hold the door open for themselves, walk through, and then it shuts, I will physically pull a girl back and make her open it. I mean, I've never done that and I never will because I'll be terrified of them, but yeah. Double digits. Number 10. Public toilets. Okay, obviously I have got used to my school toilets as I've been there for 5 years. I still to this day put a ring of tissue paper on the toilet seat. You don't know who's been sitting in that toilet. So, if you ever in your life think I will ever go to one of them, what are they called, outside porta potty things, you are very, very wrong. Like, if I'm at a festival or something, I never go to festivals, but if I'm ever at a festival, I will rather go in a bush than go to a public bathroom. Like, one of them outside toilets, they're just not right, okay? It's just not right. Number 11. When my mother or father say lol. Like, no. So, basically, I remember a day when my mum and Aunt Elaine, obviously my mum's sister, were having a conversation over text message. I read it when my mum was messaging her, and they both sent lol. It was so cringy. Mum, I apologise. I am so coming for you in this video, but it just disturbs me mentally when my mum says lol. Like, she doesn't say it out loud. She just says it in text messages, and I'm like, no, please stop. Like, people my age do it all the time. Like, that's fine. But if you physically sat with my mum and she said lol, I would totally get it. If you got up and left and never spoke to me again, I would understand. Number 12. When people post talking videos on Instagram or Snapchat. Number 13 is also about social media. When people post sad things or quotes on social media, like on their Snapchat story. What is the need? Like, you get these people who are like, he left me, we're broke up, like, I'm so sad. Girl, go to a therapist. No one wants to hear about your problems. That is literally just asking for someone to pop up to you and be like, oh my god, what's wrong? Are you okay? Like, I just don't understand why people do it, and it just head fries me. Like, I have unfriended a girl from my school who does it every day, and I was just like, no, girl, bye-bye. Girl, bye. No. Number 14 is something I hate about myself. I've got quieter because my mum and dad just came home. Basically, when I ask questions during a movie or a TV show. Number 15, rude sales assistants. So, if you're physically going into like a clothing store and you go to buy something, one of their products, and they are rude about it, like, I don't get that. Like, you are literally giving them money. Like, you're the reason they are literally living in the home that they have. Like, I genuinely don't understand how people can be so rude if they're working. Like, it just confused me. And people who, like, you go to pay them and they just, instead of putting, you have your hand out for the money and they just go, ugh, and put it on the table or something. That annoys me as well. But just people who are rude in general, who are working around a shop, it head fries me, and I don't understand, like, what's the need? Like, why? I don't care if you're having a bad day, you don't take it out on people who are paying you, you know? Number 16 is when people put me on hold. So, I have a story for y'all, so get comfy. 2 weeks ago, I was staying at my cousin Clara's house. Hi, Clara. So basically we decided we wanted to order Domino's. I mean, why not? We're treating ourselves, you know? So, went onto the website crashed obviously, so I went obviously to call them to make an order. So, the girl, this is going back to number 15, the rude sales assistant she was so dull, and I called her up and I was like, hi, can I order and stuff, and she was like, okay, collection or delivery? I was like, delivery, and she was like, what's the address? So it's going to be 14 Bubblewood Road. And then she was like, okay, so what's the address? I was like, 14 Bubblewood Road. She asked me 3 to 4 times what the address was. I kept repeating it, and then she was like, okay, what number? I goes, 14. So she asked for the postcode. So I was like, BT 1234, we'll just say. And then she was like, what is it? I goes, BT 1234. She goes, BT 1? I goes, 2? She went completely silent, didn't answer me. I goes, 34. And then she was like, right, okay. We ordered, which was fine. This is what we ordered. A personalised pizza for Clara, a garlic bread pizza for Clara, a garlic bread pizza for me, wedges, and a Coke. Do you hear that? A Coke. They were out of Coke, so we ordered a Sprite. A bottle of Sprite. So, that was fine. We hung up the phone, told us it'd be here for like 45 minutes, that was fine. Then, another girl, completely different girl, called us back about 2 minutes later. Let's say about 5 minutes. 2 to 5 minutes later. Asking what the flipping address was. So I repeated it. Everything was good. Everything was fine. The Domino's came. They forgot one of the garlic bread pizzas when the Domino's came. So, called them back. It was the doll girl again. And I was like, excuse me, you forgot one of our pizzas. Can we get another one? She was like, oh yeah, is it delivery or collection? I goes, delivery. Then she was like, okay, you're going to have to spend up to £9 for it to be delivered. And Clara was like, Nicola, say that you ordered it the first time. And I was like, okay, well, but I ordered it the first time. Then the girl put me on hold. On hold! Which I don't like. So, I was waiting there, sitting having like a full-on rant with Clara. Obviously, it was on mute. Then the girl picked up the phone and goes, hello. I left it, I goes, hello. Then she was like, okay, that's fine. We'll have one out with you now. I was like, thank you. Then, obviously, the same man who just came to the house to leave the stuff off, brought the pizza, didn't charge us, and it was all good. So, that is the story, and I hate being on hold. Number 17. When my mother and father don't close the door when they're leaving my room. So, this actually happened tonight when I was doing my makeup for this video. My dad walked in, or my mum walks in, they talk to me, do whatever they have to do. Like my mum sometimes comes in, leaves the washing in, the ironing in, whatever. And then she walks out and slowly, sorry, I have the cough, slowly closes the door, but leaves it that tiny little bit open. Like that much open. Like, what is the need? Why not just close the door fully? Why? Just figured out I have one more. Like, I literally just gained another pet peeve. Number 18. This is just my mum. Mum, this is completely aimed at you. I'm sorry, but this annoys me so much when you do this. I'm literally making my mum seem like the biggest in the world, but oh well. So, my mother has a very, very on-the-phone job, okay? My mum's an estate agent, basically, and she obviously has to, like, fix a lot of problems with, like, people's houses and things. So I completely get that, like, obviously. But, girl, when you're at home, you're not working anymore, like, you don't need to use your work phone unless it's an emergency, okay? But this is in general. My mum will be sitting with her phone when I'm trying to have a conversation with her and be sitting, like this here, not listening to a word I say. Number 19. Tell me if your mum and dad do this, or like any of your siblings or anything do this, or anyone does this for you. This happened tonight as well. Basically, when my dinner's ready, obviously your mum or dad calls on you, or your guardian, sorry. They call on you. I was sitting here trying to do my eyebrows, which, once again, I have slug eyebrows, apparently. I was sitting here trying to do my eyebrows, just wipe them off, and my mum goes, Nicola! So I goes, yeah? waits for a reply. Yeah? Yeah? Mom? Yes? I get nothing. Like, I never get a reply. So it head fries me. So I strut down the stairs. This is what happened today. I strutted down the stairs and I was like, Mom, you understand that when you say Nicola, I reply with yes? And she goes, what do you think I'm saying? It's your dinner. And I was like, I don't care. If you say my name, you expect to answer back, which I did, and you didn't answer me when I said yes! So that is it for my pet peeves video. I did get very frustrated at thinking about some of these things and describing them to you, but oh well. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you all. Have a great day now who's watching this. I love you. Mwah! Bye guys. Number 7. Oh, sorry. Okay. I don't know what number this is. Number 18. I didn't even do the finger thing. Double digit. I'm sorry, what?